Hello class, this is a video tutorial on the second example of using the roots and coefficients of a polynomial to solve for unknown values of a polynomial. So for this, what we first need to do is utilize the information provided and substitute them into the function or polynomial given. So for example, when we substitute -3 into the polynomial, -3 squared is 9, so we get 9 times a. -3 times b is -3b plus c. But now, since we know that roots give y values of 0, we let this expression equal 0. We do the exact same thing for the values shown here. It says 1 is going to give us -12. When we substitute this, we should get the following expression: a plus b plus c equals -12. And we do the same thing for this last piece of information here. We substitute 3 into x, and we should get the following expression here. This is now a system of equations with 3 variables. We're going to be solving this using row echelon form, and to do this, we take the coefficients shown and we correlate them to the columns here. So it's going to be 9a -3b plus 1c is equal to 0. We do the exact same thing for the remaining values. So these are all coefficients of 1, equaling -12. And for these, it's going to be 9, 3, 1, and 6. And as we've seen in previous explanations of this, we want to aim so that there is a 1 in each of the columns where everything else is 0. So if you want more information on how to do this, you can watch the previous videos on simultaneous equations. But I'm going to show you how I would do this one here. For this, I would like to make this 0 first, and I can do that by doing 1 take away 1. So that's going to be row 1, so this entire row, minusing by row 2. The same thing is going to be done for this. 1 take away 1 will give me 0. So row 3 take away row 2. I'm going to be doing those 2 operations in one go. So let's change the first row first. So it's going to be 1 take away 1. That's going to be 0. 0 take away -12. 0 minus -12 is +12. -3 take away 1 is going to be -4, and 9 take away 1 is going to be 8. So that's this first operation done. Let's now do the second, this one here. So that's going to be row 3, 1 take away 1, that's going to be 0. 6 minus -12 is going to be +18. 3 take away 1 is going to be 2, and 9 take away 1 is going to be 8. From here, I'm going to simplify the expressions. Let's divide everything here by 4. Row 1 divided by 4. And for this, I can see I can divide everything by 2. Row 3 divided by 2. So we're going to change the top row and the third row. 8 divided by, oh, how did that happen? Where did we go? There we go, sorry. So 8 divided by 4 is going to be 2. -4 divided by 4 is -1. 12 divided by 4 is going to be 3. We do the same to the third row. 8 divided by 2 is going to be 4. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 18 divided by 2 is 9. From here, I can eliminate this to become 0. I can do that as -1 plus 1. Okay, so that's going to be row 1 plus row 3. Let's do that one just for now. So row 1 is going to be changing. And as we said, row 1 plus row 3, so -1 plus 1 is going to be 0. 3 plus 9 is going to be 12. And 2 plus 4 is going to be 6. That's a very neat number, because now I can take row 1 and divide it by 6. This will give me 1 here, and this will give me a 2. From here, I can also see I can do the following operations. I can make this a 0 by subtracting this 1. So row 2 minus row 3. And at the same time, I'm going to make this 0 as well. So actually, no, that's too many things at once. Let's stick to just one thing at a time, especially if they're from two different rows. Okay, so let's do that one first. Whoops. So we're going to be doing row 2 minus row 3. Row 2 minus row 3, that's going to be 0. -12 minus row 3, so -12 minus 9 is -21. And 1 take away 4 is going to be -3. And then from here I can make these two zeros. Row 2 plus 3 times row 1. And I can make this 0 by subtracting 4. So row 3 minus 4 times row 1. So let's solve this last step. This will definitely become 0 because we've added. So -3 plus 3 times 1 is 0. -21 plus 3 times 2, which is 6. So -21 plus 6 is -15. And for this one, it's going to be minusing. So let's do it here. 4 minus 4 times 1 is going to give me 0. And 9 minus 4 times 2, 4 times 2 being 8. So 9 take away 8 is going to be 1. And as you can see, we have a 1 in this column, a 1 in this column, and a 1 in this column. This corresponds to a value of A. So A is equal to 2. B is equal to 1. Whoops. And C is equal to -15. So our function f of x is equal to, these being the values of a, b, and c, 2x squared plus bx, which is just x, minus 15. That there is our function. So I hope that gave you an insight into how we might use information given to us, shown here, to solve for unknown coefficients, shown here. Hope to see you in the next video. Best of luck.